Hello, everybody. How are we doing on this fine morning? I know it's a little early. Hey, Becca, how are you? Got a little bit of grab bags going on this morning. Fix some things here so that I can see. Perfect. How are you on this fine Saturday morning, Becca? I hope you're doing well. I apologize to everyone for the delay. Last night I had prior engagement come up, so I couldn't film the grab bags last night like I had originally mentioned. Today's going to be a busy day for me as well. So, you know, it's not gonna be a fun day. It's gonna be busy. Unfortunately, this part will be fun for me, but the rest of the day will be busy and not so fun probably. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, we can get it sorted. I was supposed to go to a bachelor party, but that is not going to be happening now, unfortunately for me. I hope those guys have a great time. My buddies. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm sad that I can't make it, but at the same time, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And for me, it's gotta be work. Work stuff. Womp womp. So anyway, I gotta film this for you guys because I have to get these mailed out for you guys on Monday. Because otherwise, what kind of horrible content creator am I? I'm doing alright, Becca. I mean, I've got a little bit of work coming up that I'm gonna have to do tonight. And by a little bit, I mean, I don't know how much I'm going to have to do, but it'll probably be an amount. And it's preventing me from going to my buddy's bachelor party, so that's kind of unfortunate. Hey, Tony, how are you doing, man? Does this time work better for you than Friday nights? Did you go out to Friday Night Magic last night, Tony? We'll wait for like a few more people to trickle in. I mean, it's a little early, I know. I'm sorry. It's 1:30 for me. A lot of people that watch the channel are, you know, westernly from where I am, so it's earlier for them than it is for me, but you know, sometimes things cannot be avoided, you know. Oh, you did a sealed tournament with your friend's box? That's awesome. How'd that go? Good? Which set? Dominaria, I assume? Your game store shut down? Like it's gone? Hey, Trashfire. How's it going, man? Thanks for being here. This is early for you. Hey, Matthew Nielsen's here, too. After 18 years, they closed down. Wow, that sucks, Tony. That sucks, man. Is there another LGS around you? Like, or was that the only one near you? Hey, Jordan, how's it going? Alright, we got a few more people trickling in here. So as you're all aware, most of you anyway, the people who are here, card number 5 last night at draft. Oh, Matthew, man. Why do you let me open product for you? It sounds like you have better luck than I do. But the people are rude? Oh, man, that sucks. I know exactly what you mean, though. I know exactly what you mean, Tony. Like, there was an LGS that's near me, and I've never even been into it. And I shouldn't say that. I mean, no, I shouldn't say that. I've never been into it. And the reason I've never been into it is because the friends that I play table magic with, kitchen table magic, they've told me countless horror stories about it, and I was like, that sounds like a terrible place to go and have fun. It sounds like it's just full of toxic people, and that's not good. Like, it's just, you know, when you're playing the game, you should be welcoming to new players. You shouldn't be, you know, you shouldn't be thinking of your game store as like, this is our like elite club, and this is where we come to play games, and new people are shunned, right? Like, it's just, ugh. That's yeah, see, and that's the thing, Matthew, exactly. Like, the snobbiest people, like, it's just, they think that because they play at that game store or whatever, that they're better than everyone else, and it's like, it's not how it works, right? We're here to have fun, we're here to play the game, like, just enjoy it. You know, like, these people obviously have at least something in common with you, and that's that they like Magic cards. Why wouldn't you want to, like, you know, get to know them a bit and, like, you know, figure out their personalities and stuff? It just sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Tony, man. It's gonna be tough going. I guess, are you gonna go out? Are you gonna go to the other LGS, or are you gonna just, like, not go anymore? Hey, Kairu. How you doing? Or Kairu? I can never remember how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. That's awesome, Matthew. That's good to hear. After matches, they're very helpful. Yeah, I mean, like, so, like that's, it's good, right? I mean, like, people are allowed to be competitive. There's no question in my mind that if you sit down at a table to play a game with somebody in a tournament format, that they shouldn't be competitive. They're more than welcome to be competitive. It's a tournament, right? But and so you can stone face them throughout the whole game. Go for it. But as soon as the game is over, don't act so cold to them anymore. Like, it's, what is the purpose, right? What's the purpose of acting like, I don't really need to talk to you because I don't, you know, I think I'm better than you, or I don't need to talk with you because I just crushed you in this game, or you just crushed me and I don't want to talk to you. It's like, take the game seriously. Take everything outside the game not seriously. It's up to you, right? Like, we'll figure it out. You're waiting for your points to refresh? Okay, yeah. The guys who have zero hygiene. See, it's another thing. Shake hands and smile. Exactly, divination. Exactly. Exactly. Shake hands and smile. Be competitive, but also be a good sport about things, right? And be welcoming to new people, right? Like, you played a kid with a Planeswalker deck you piled together with your green-black snake with Karn. You felt so bad. Exactly, Becca. There's a line. There's a line between being those things. And, like, there's no need, right? Like, when I play at my LGS during my pre-release events and stuff, I don't treat them as a tournament. I don't. And that's just because I know I'm there for fun, and I know that some of the people who are there for, they're new players possibly, or maybe they're not very experienced players. And so when I'm playing with them, I'll even point out things to them in the middle of the game. I'll be like, look, you could do this or that, right? Because, and here's why you would do those things. And to me, if that makes me lose the game, I don't care. I don't care if it makes me lose, because they're learning and we're having fun, right? It's, I don't know. It's, maybe I'm bad in that sense where I shouldn't really be telling them how to play, right? And I do get that from time to time. Some people are like, "Don't tell me how to play," and I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm not meaning to tell you how to play. I'm just showing you your options, right?" And sometimes people don't even like that, but it's just who I am. I'm one of those sort of like more helpful players, or I think I'm more helpful. Maybe I'm more hindrance than I'm helpful. I have no idea, right? So, I don't know. I think that we're there for fun. We're there to, you know, have a good time, right? Why not learn the mechanics, right? You work in an hour and 15 minutes. Well, we'll get started, Tony. Don't worry. Yeah, see, you give tips after. I give tips after too if it's like a super huge thing that they could have done that they missed. But like if it's just a small thing like, oh, you could totally block this guy because he's just a 2/2 and you have a 1/3, right? Go for it, right? Like something along those lines, right? Like if I'm tapped out on mana, right? And I have no mana and I'm swinging you with a 1/3 and you have a 2/2, what are you worried about? You should like there's no tricks for 0 mana, right? I have nothing on the board that pumps my guy. Like block it, right? You can block it. It's not like you can't block it, right? Right? Maybe I'm swinging for another reason. Every Saturday. Sundays you have off. All right. All right, well, let's get started. So we have all of our patrons. Okay, we have MTG Unpacked, one of my newest patrons. We have Cole F, also one of my newer patrons. We got Mr. Broke Honky. We got Eric. We got Matthew Waters. We've got Kyle. We got Joe. We got Logan, we got Cole M, we got Evan C, we got Ian M, we got Ken C, we got Chris R, we got Scott F, we got Mike V, we got Tony W, we got Jordan W, we got Rick C, we got Father Frodo, we got Travis O, we got Carl E, and we got Matt N. Okay? So if you didn't hear your name and you know you're a patron, please speak up. If you aren't a patron and you didn't hear your name, well, that's why. That's why. So, as you're all aware, what we do normally is we have a little pile of cards set off to the side here. Let me just find them here. Now, our patron pile is a little bit low. So I made sure that there's enough in there for this month, but I'm going to have to figure out what to do for coming months. So the giveaway card top prize is a Divert Invocation. Okay? And then in our pile of things, okay, we have some foil tokens from Unhinged, but it's not just one. You get 2 tokens. This one has a Liliana emblem. This one has a foil rogue token from Unhinged. Then you get a full art land. This gives you 5, one of each color. So if you draw this, you get 5 full art lands. There's some Ash Barrens, some Fatal Pushes, and then just a few other things. Okay, this is a foil full art land. So you can see, oh, and this is just a foil land. I'll probably add another foil land in with that one. Reflecting Pool. Kolagon's Command is a pretty good hit. So we have some good stuff in here, but we also have some not so great stuff. But I mean, like, it's all good. It's all good. Unstable, not unhinged, right? Yes, that's unstable. Unstable lands. There's an unstable lands. I apologize. Did I say unhinged? I meant unstable. So we shuffled this all up. There's just enough in here, I think, for all the patrons. I think I added it all up. Maybe we'll end up with 1 or 2 left because we did have a couple patrons sort of shift around. I think we had 1 person drop out, but then we had 2 people join, and then we had another person drop out, and it's been a wild ride the last couple days. And then we have 1 patron whose processing didn't go through. I sent him a message on Patreon, and he never got back to me. So hopefully he hears this or sees this and sorts that out. But anyway, let's get right into it. And then, of course, we'll do the grab bags after. So whoever's last is going to walk away with this Divert. So put that off to the side. Let's shuffle these up. These bad boys. Let us see. Let us see what we've got. Boom. First up, Mr. Broke Honky. You're walking away with a Reflecting Pool. There you go, sir. I hope you enjoy that. So we'll put it underneath your card so that way we know whose it is. We can, like this. Next up, Mr. Evan Costa is walking away with a Dismember. Mr. Matthew W., you're walking away with a full art land set. Congratulations. MTG Unpacked, you're walking away with some tokens. There you go, man. I hope you enjoy. Rick, walking away with a Smuggler's Copter, the good old card that got banned. Matthew N., you're walking away with an Ash Barrens. Cole F. is walking away with a full art land set. Kyle C., walking away with a Waking Sun's Avatar. Ken C. is walking away with a foil full art forest. Jordan W. is walking away with an Itali Primal Storm. Mike V. is walking away with a Drowned Catacombs. Tony W., you're walking away with a foil Forest, so we'll add in another foil land there for you. Father Frodo is walking away with a Sidisi Undead Vizier. Joe B. is walking away with the Kolagon's Command. There you go, Joe. Enjoy that. Eric B. is walking away with a Curse of the Bloodletting, or Curse of Bloodletting. Scott F. is walking away with a Sarah's Ascendant. Chris R. is walking away with Sorin, Grim Nemesis. Carl is walking away with a foil Lightning Runner. Travis O. is walking away with a Smoldering Marsh. Ian M. is walking away with a set of tokens as well. And Logan Bloom is walking away with... okay, so Logan has... I think Logan has messaged me and is like... The last 3 patron giveaways, like the additional card, he's walked away with an unstable land. The last 3, I think, is what he messaged me last time. And now he's getting another. Congratulations, Logan. And last but not least is Mr. Cole M. You, sir, are walking away with Divert Invocation. Congratulations. And you can see here we do have a few left, so the count was a little bit off. And what do we have left? We had a Fatal Push, an Ash Barrens, and a Rune-Scarred Demon in there. So those will get continued to add to the patron pile, so that we've got 3 left. Obviously, as you can see, we're going to need a lot more for the patrons. So I'll have to figure something out. Now, also, those of you who may have missed it, all of you patrons who have been with me 3 months or more will be receiving one of these in your grab bag this month. Anyone who's not quite there yet, don't worry. At 3 months, you will get another pen. So there will be those things. And let's get right into the grab bags now, because I know some of you have to take off. And I have some other things to do as well. So, Cole, my man, let's start with you. Put this bag over, this box lid over here, like so. All right. Cole is first. All right. Thanks, Trashfire. We'll see you later. Have a good morning. It's early for you still. All right, Cole. First up, you're going to get a Relic Seeker. Oh, you can't even see that card, eh? And a Riders of Gavany. Let me move it over, see if you can see it better there. Yeah, that's a little better. This light is just... What's up, sleeves? You didn't want to see the cards, did you? You're walking away with a Pacifism, a Wake Dancer, an Echo Tracer, a Skittering Horror, a Scoured Barrens Toss. Oh, Booster Pack. Booster Pack. And an Inspiration. Alright, Cole. So not only did you walk away with an Invocation, but you also walked away with a Booster Pack. Now, I don't have any Booster Packs of Dominaria at this moment in time. So, I will get them, and I will open it up and include it in your grab bag. So it will be a complete surprise to you. You will get an entire Booster Pack of Dominaria in your grab bag, okay? But I can't open it on channel because I don't have them. I do not have them right now. Otherwise, I would do so. Logan, my man, you can tell I'm super prepared for this one. Logan, my man, you're walking away with that unstable land. Ooh, a Harmless Offering. And a Curse of the Swine. As well as a Torrent of Stone. Call of the Conclave. Sin Collector. Goblin Medics. Fog, good old Fog. And a Shaper Guildmage. Oh, did I not pull? I got distracted by the booster pack. Cole! I'm sorry, man. You got a foil, too. Don't forget. Jeez. foil, Riddlesmith Guildmage, and your common or uncommon, Golgari Thug. There you go. There you go, Cole. Holy moly. I just... bleep, 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 bleep. All right. Logan, my man. You're getting a foil Norwood Ranger, a little elf, 1 mana, 1/2 elf, and your common or uncommon is a Urza's Power Plant. There you go. So thank you so much, Logan. Those are yours. We'll just get those packed up for you here, like so. Boom, like so. Father Frodo is next. Father Frodo is next with Sidisi, and your additional rares: Athalia, Heretic Cathar. It's a nice pull. It's a nice pull. And a Lanthu Helion. And your bulk pulls: Core Scythemaster, Comparative Analysis, and a Benevolent Unicorn, as well as a Hold at Bay, Desperate Ravings, and a Nimbus Naiad. Naiad, or something along those lines. Foil. Your foil will be a Canopy Claws from Judgment. That's very cool. Good old flashback. And you're getting a counterspell from Eternal Masters. There you go, Father Frodo. Thank you so much for your continued support. Tony, my man, I know you got to take off. You're walking away with that foil forest. We'll add another foil land in there for you, just so that we can make sure it's a nice grab bag for you. And your first rare. Trollolololololololololololololol. You're getting a Seance. Sorry. It's just how it works. Exert Influence. Puncturing Light. Dramoka Warrior. Armillary Sphere. Eldrazi Aggressor. Ooh, a Scoured Barrens. You want that, right? I think Tony's the one that always tells me he wants those. Twisted Abomination and a Humble. And your foil is an Apex Hawks from Worldwake. And your common or uncommon worth $1 or more is an Animate Dead. All right, there you go, Tony. You get a Seance, sir. Just what everyone always wants, I'm pretty sure. Mike Veet. You, sir, walking away with that Drowned Catacomb. What else are you going to get? A Wingmate Rock. All right, not a bad little mythic pull there. And a Niv Mizzet. And Might Beyond Reason. Warbringer. And a Kozilek's Pathfinder. As well as a Shackles. Uktabi Fairy. And Moorland Drifter. And your foil? Let's go here. Is a Call of the Full Moon. And your common or uncommon worth $1 or more is also an Animate Dead. Huh. 2 Animate Deads in a row. It's weird. Alright, thanks, Mike. Thank you so much for your continued support. Jordan, you're next. You're walking away with a Tali. You're going to get a Nevermore. And an Imprisoned in the Moon. A Ninja of the Deep Hours. Ancient Crab. Meandering River. Why is there so many lands? Mystic Genesis. I thought I went through all of these and pulled all the lands out. Magnify. Duress. And Fit of Rage. And your foil? Let's pull from down here. How about that? You're walking away with a Fester Gloom foil from Conspiracy. It looks like a sweet foil, by the way. Huh. You're walking away with a French Skullcrack? How about that? How do you like that, Jordan? Do you want a French Skullcrack? Because that's what that is. All right, Ken C. Walking away with that foil forest. Aether Flux Reservoir. and a Mind Grind, and Thermo Alchemist, Screeching Scab, Step Glider, Stromkirk Patrol, Phantom Monster, and Tears of Valakut. And your foil is a Fortified Rampart. And your common or uncommon worth $1 more is Price of Progress. Can you play with French cards? Absolutely you can. Why couldn't you? Yeah, absolutely. It's still a legal card. Why wouldn't you be able to play with French cards? Kyle C. Walking away with that Awakening Sun's Avatar. Getting a Gravitational Shift and a Quicksmith Rebel. Netcaster Spider. Unity of Propose. Bonds of Mortality. Yavimaya Worm. Borderland Marauder. And a Healing Salve. And your foil is a Lawless Broker. And your common or uncommon with $1 or more is a Pyroblast from Eternal Masters. There you go, Kyle. Thank you so much for your patronage. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, like, you would have to surrender if you play with French cards, because you wouldn't know what they do, or what? Cole, walking away with that full art land set, and also is going to get an Abbot of Carol Keep and a Paradoxical Outcome. That card's a lot of fun to play with. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with that. Breakneck Rider, Gravedigger, Tajuru Pathwarden, Cessation? Is that what this is? When Cessation. Yeah, I guess so. Rootborn Defenses, and Nature's Claim. Oh, foil first. This one. You're going to get a foil, Rally the Peasants. And your common or uncommon with $1 or more is a Cabal Therapy. So there you go, Cole. Thank you so much for your patronage. I really appreciate it. Matthew. Here we come up, man. Ash Barons. That's what you're walking away with. What else can we get you? How about a Spire of Industry? That's not a bad little one. And a Matter Reshaper. Also not a bad little one. There you go. Two fairly good rares there. Sigardian Priest. Ironclad Slayer. And a Seraph Sanctuary. Good with the angel decks. Right? Whenever an angel enters the battlefield under your control, you gain a life. Mighty Leap. Deep Analysis. And a Mystic Veil from Visions. Oh, that's your common or uncommon. We'll leave it up there and we'll pull it out for you. And we got a Screaming Fury as your foil from Fifth Dawn, it looks like. And you got an Urza's Mine from Chronicles. There you go. Rick C. Rick C is up next. Smuggler's Copter. We got a Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Not a bad little rare as well. And a Temple of Silence. Alright, there you go. Some good rares coming out for Rick there. Lagonian Ben Elder. Niblis of Dusk. And a Cranosaurus. Cranosaurus. Something like those. I don't know. Silly names. Acrobatic Maneuver. Burning Shield Ascari. And a Serene Heart. Some nice old cards for you there, Rick. And your foil is a Dive Bomber Griffin. And your common or uncommon worth $1 or more is a Mind Crank. There you go, Rick. Time to get on the mill plan. Time to get in on the mill plan. More Urza's lands. Yeah, there's a whole pile in there still. MTG Unpacked, I'm not going to draw your grab bag because MTG Unpacked has asked me to mail my grab bags to him so that he can open them. So he will get his grab bag pulled at a later time. Matthew, my man, here we go. You're walking away with that full art land set and a Corrupted Crossroads, as well as a Requiem Angel. And your... Ooh, Ooh, a booster pack of Dominaria for you. Don't worry, I'll open it up for you and I'll put it in there. Shard of Broken Glass. Tranquil Expanse. I swear, these lands. Merfolk Traders. Angelic Curator. Pacifism. And Shaper Guildmage. And your foil? Let's pull this one. This one. Is an Aether Poisoner. Or an Ether Poisoner. And your common or uncommon worth $1 more? Swords to Plowshares. Alright, Matthew. So you're getting a booster pack. So we gotta put that somewhere that we remember that you need a booster pack. Evan. Evan, my man. Costa MTG. There he is. Dismember. That Dismember is a sweet card. You're walking away with a Descent into Madness. Nice mythic. From Avacyn. And a Nephalia Moondrakes. Take Inventory. Slitherhead. Werebear. Salmon's favorite card. Miscalculation. Curd Ape. And a Healing Salve. And your foil, this one, is a Brood Hunter Worm from Battle for Zendikar. And you're walking away with a Utopia Sprawl as your common or uncommon worth $1 more. Thank you, Evan. Broke Honky. What's up, my man? Let's see what we get for you. Walking away with that Reflecting Pool. Already doing pretty good here. We got a Hixus Prison Warden. And a Drowned Catacombs. Alright, not bad. Little pull from M12. You got a Terrarion. An Unruly Mob. And a Vizier of Tumbling Sands. As well as Skittering Scourge. Chaplain's Blessing. And a booster pack of Dominaria. There it is. Look at that. And your common or uncommon worth $1 more is a Pyretic Ritual. And your foil is an Alpha Tyrannax. So there you go, a Broke Honky. I hope you enjoy that. We'll get you a booster pack as well, so we got to put you off to the side. So there we go. Ian. You're walking away with some elemental tokens. Well, Evan, your name's right there. Can you see it? I will show you at the end of pulling everyone else, okay? Unexpectedly Absent. And a Sever the Bloodline. Priest of Iris. Dragon Egg. Windscarred Crag, yet another land. So many lands in here that I didn't realize. Fairy Mechanist. Multani's Acolyte. Merfolk Raider. And an Ironrite Cleansing. Your foil is an Nantuko Shaman. And you're walking away with an Urza's Tower. So there you go. Ian, thank you so much for your continued patronage. I really appreciate it. Okay, how many people we got left? We got a bunch of people here. All right. All right, Evan. We'll show you at the end. We're almost done. Travis, you're walking away with a Smoldering Marsh and a Profound Journey, as well as a Molten Primordial. Then you have a Savage Alliance, Reduce to Ashes, Blister Squall, Goblin Medics, Feverent Cathar, and a Soul Warden. Ooh, part of your Soul Sisters. And your foil is a foil rare, foil meandering turtle. Tower shell, I should say. And your common or uncommon worth $1 more is Ancient Stirrings. There you go, Travis. Thank you so much for your continued support. I really appreciate it. Carl, walking away with that foil Lightning Runner. And a Remorseless Punishment, as well as a Nephalia Moondrakes. Rancid Rats, Mighty Leap, Lunarch Mantle, Defender of Chaos, Fervent Cathar, and a Serene Heart. And your foil is a foil promo rare, foil promo Treasury Thrall with a date on it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there it is. 2013, January 26th. And your common or uncommon, a Street Wraith. There you go. Thank you, Carl, so much. I hope you enjoy your grab bag. There it is. Chris, you're up next, man. You're walking away with that Sorin. Let's see what we find you. Well, let's pull from up here. A Call of the Gatewatch, or Call the Gatewatch, I should say. And you're walking away with a Mythic, Sphinx of the Final Word. You're walking away with Estencia Banquet, Seed Guardian, Razor Tooth Rats, Monk Realist, Undying Rage, and a Llanowar Elf. And your foil is an Energy Chamber. That's actually a really good card. That card is really good. And your common or uncommon worth $1 or more is a Pyroblast. There you go, Chris. Thank you so much for your continued patronage. I appreciate it. Scott, my man. Mr. Wily Hobbit himself, walking away with that Sarah Ascendant. If you're into D&D and you aren't following Mr. Scott F on Twitter, you should definitely go check him out, Mr. Wily Hobbit on Twitter. He does a lot of D&D stuff these days. Wrath of God, and definitely check him out, because he's a great guy. He's always retweeting my stuff and tweeting me out on Fridays for Friday Night Magic stuff, and I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. We got a Respite, a Noose Constrictor, a Fog Walker, Parch, Sea Scryer, and a Bronzebeak Moa. And your foil, oof, this one, is an Aven Riftwatcher, as well as your common or uncommon with $1 or more is an Animate Dead. There you go, Scott. Thank you so much for your continued patronage. I really appreciate it. Eric, let's see what we get for you. Curse of Bloodletting is what you're walking away with. And what can we find you for a rare? How about a Shape Anew? Not a bad one. And a Sage of Ancient Lore, a nice little flip rare. Savage Alliance, Confront the Unknown, Otherworldly Outburst, Brazen Wolves, a Kundu Cyclops, and a Relief Captain. Next up, your foil is a Seething Song, and your common or uncommon with $1 or more is a Sakura Tribe Scout. There you go, Eric. Thank you so much. Make sure you go build that Snake Tribal. Joe is walking away with that Kolagon's Command. Woo! Kolagon's Command. There it is. Thank you, Sep. I appreciate it. And yeah, Becca, there was one of each Urzas today, which is kind of funny. All right, Joe, what do we got for you? Boom. We got Devil's Playground. We got Game Trail. There it is. We got Ithriel Guidance. We got Contingency Plan. Sting Scourger. Aura Flux. Scorched Rusulka. And a Hearth Charm. And your foil is a Foil Swelter from Judgment. Nice little uncommon. And you're walking away with a Fatal Push. So there you go, Joe. Kolagon's Command and Fatal Push. Lucky, lucky man. All right, Evan, you've waited patiently. I appreciate you being here. I'm sorry that you were late. Let's see what you got. Where is your, it says there. So, Evan, you walking away with a Dismember. That was your additional card that you got from your patron pull. You're walking away with a Utopia Sprawl, a foil Blood Hunter Worm, Healing Salve, Curd Ape, Miscalculation, Werebear, Slitherhead, Take Inventory, Descent into Madness Mythic, as well as a Nephalia Moondrakes. You wanted the command? Well, you missed it by a few. Joe walked away with it. We have a few cards left in the patron pile, but not much. We only have 3. A Fatal Push, an Ash Barrens, and a Rune-Scarred Demon. That's all we have left in the patron pile right now. Now, that being said, I also have in here. I have a few more things to add. So we've got an Entomb and a Slaughter Pact. So those will be the big ticket items for the following few months. So there's that. So we do have things coming up. It's just a matter of what. Now, that's everyone's grab bags. We have 3 booster packs to open for people of Dominaria, but I don't have any Dominaria product right now, so I can't open it. I shouldn't say that. I have Dominaria product, but I don't have loose booster packs of Dominaria that I can use to basically fill people's grab bags, unfortunately. So, the other thing that I want to show off is these. If you missed my stream last time, I've got a pile of these, and by that I mean I bought a whole box of them. And we're going to be doing some giveaways for them at some point down the road. So stay tuned for that. Chances are I'll probably give some to patrons as well. Also, any of you who missed it at the beginning, every patron that's been with me for more than 3 months is going to be getting a pen in their grab bag. So thank you so much for your patronage. I really appreciate it. The plan is basically everyone who's been in 3 months or more gets a pen this month. The reason I can't send you more than one at a time is because it will make the envelope too big probably to fit through the slot, and then it'll charge me a whole bunch extra to ship everything. So I'm hoping that I can fit these pens through the regular mail slot. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I have to test it still. But everyone will get a pen this month. Now, if it fits through the regular slot, anyone who's been with me essentially I'm going to do 3 months for the first pen, then 4 months, then 5 months, then 6 months, essentially. So once you've been with me for a total of 7 months, you'll get a second pen. Then once you've been with me for a total of 12 months, you'll get a third pen. And then once you've been with me for a total of, 18 months, you'll get a fourth pen, kind of thing. So I'm going to ship them out, and the reason I'm doing it in incrementing is because if I can't get them through this regular slot, it will cost me a bunch to ship these things. So I gotta sort of like build it up. So you will be getting those. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Any of you who have been with me that long already, you can expect to probably get a pen in each grab bag going forward for the next few months, just to catch up with the time that you've been with me for your support, because I appreciate it. So that's about it. I don't really have anything else to open for the stream today. Everyone's grab bags are filled. You can expect them to be mailed out on Monday. They'll probably go out. I'll probably mail them out tomorrow if I get a chance. And by that I mean I'll take them to the post office and get them processed tomorrow. So that way it goes out Monday when they do the first pickup. So hopefully you get your stuff by the end of next week. Some of you might be a little bit longer than that, but hopefully not too bad. Thank you so much for all your support, and those of you who are watching who are new here, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Make sure you toss a subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. If you don't have the little bell hit the bell, because you will catch any of my live streams. Chances are if we're going to give away any of those relic tokens, it will be during a live stream, most likely. Yeah, definitely go check out other people's channels too. Check out Costa's channel. Check out MTG Unpack's channel. Check out Matthew Nielsen's channel. Do I have a Brawl deck? I do not currently have a Brawl deck, and the reason I don't currently have a Brawl deck is because I don't actually really play a lot of Commander. So I haven't really delved into the new Brawl format yet. I will probably look at it, and I probably will play it, but I don't know how often I'll play it, because a lot of, like, basically the Magic I play kitchen table Magic with my friends, and so we just kind of play the random jank decks that we've built over the years that are not really, like, tuned or built in a specific way to play a specific format. So, I don't really get a lot of chance to play Magic that often. So if I do end up playing any Brawl, it'll probably be online, if anywhere. Just because I can play that sort of at my own pace when I have a few minutes here and there. Because I don't get a lot of time. The problem with me is that by the time I get home from work in the afternoon, my LGS's events have already fired. So like I get home at like 6:30 from work. My LGS fires their events between 5:30 and 6. So I either get there right as it's starting and I don't get a chance to eat dinner, or I get there after it's already started and it's way too late. Like I can't get into the event. So, unfortunate for me, I don't have an LGS in my area that runs events that start later and go later. So, Yeah, Brawl and Commander are great for making janky builds. I agree. The problem is I have to convince everybody else at the kitchen table to also make Brawl or Commander decks, and none of them want to. That's the real issue. So the issue is that even if, like, so right now I bought the Commander anthology, and I tried to get them to play with just those basic decks to try the format and test it out, and they all kind of went eh, and I was like, what do you mean eh? I wanna play Commander. I wanna try it out. I wanna experiment with this format and see if it's fun. Because like everyone rants and raves about it being amazing for a multiplayer format, and we always have like 4 or more people playing Magic cards. So why wouldn't we check out Commander and try it out and see what's going on? Like, it doesn't make sense to me why we wouldn't. And they're like, I just want to play with the cards that I brought, like my 60 card deck that I built like way back. And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. There's no LGS close to your home. Yeah, that's tough. It's tough, man. It's tough. It's just not, you know. And this is what I've always said is like, you know, if I ever do end up opening up my own shop, which is literally my goal from all of this, right? Like eventually I want to open my own card store, and like board game store and all that kind of stuff. It's like I want to run late events to cater to people who can be out later, and people who work 9 to 5 and commute and don't get home until, you know, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. We'll start an event at 8. Yeah, it'll go to midnight, but whatever, right? Like, I'd rather start at 8 and go to midnight than start at 6 and lose, you know, maybe a quarter or more of the people who could play, right? And who knows? Maybe we start an event at 5 for the people who can come early, and then start another event at 8, right? Because the other event will be winding down and the other one can just start kicking off, right? So then maybe you keep people who came at 5 and they stay for both, right? Like, it's, I don't know. I think that I would run my events later, personally. I don't know. I honestly don't know why LGSs don't run later events, especially on weekends. Like my LGS, they run the midnight pre-release, right? They run a midnight pre-release when that happens. But other than that, like Friday nights, they kick off their Friday Night Magic at 6 o'clock. And it's over by 10 or 11. Right? And so then Saturday, they close at 6. They close at 6 p.m. on Saturday. I don't know about you, but there's a lot of people out there that would probably come out on Saturday night to play games. Like, come out at like 6 o'clock and sit down and play till 10 or 11 because it's Sunday the next day and they don't have to get up for anything, right? Well, and I mean, like, you know, there's going to be limitations, but you're absolutely right. There will be people out there who would come and play at 4 in the morning, right? Like, what about the people who work shift work and 4 a.m. for them is right when they get off work, right? What about those people? They just don't get to play because no store's open, right? They only close early on Sundays. No, I mean, like, I can understand a lot of stores fall into this sort of like, we close early on Sundays because that's just how society is, right? Like, everyone is always closed early on Sundays. Always. I don't know. I mean, I can't think of a reason why, except during the summer, I would want to have my store open before noon on a weekday. I can't think of a reason. Because, like, yeah, people are not going to come to my store at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday. It's just not going to happen. Or if they do, it'll be like 1 or 2 people. Not worth it, right? I'd rather open up the store at noon and then go. Now you got to remember, I'm speaking from literally no experience from running a store. I have no experience running a store. I have no knowledge of how the business stuff works for that kind of thing. Why they would open early, I don't know, right? Like, to me, it just seems strange. Like, I think I would rather be open later and open later than open early and close early. I feel like at least in this market, in the market of hobby games and collectibles, you end up getting people who will come in at 11 or noon to buy stuff, but no one will come in at 9 or 10. So why open that early, right? Why open that early? Are you trying to get people to come in before they go to work? Well, most people are at work by 9, maybe 10, right? So chances are they're not going to come in, right? Yeah, see, like Sunday's the day of rest, right? So like that's the mentality that they all get into, right? It's like, you know, and I mean, again, that's another thing, right, Matthew, is that like a lot of people who go into this LGS, like not just LGS, but like go into just owning a store, they go into it to make a profit. And so they weigh those things, right? They weigh the labor versus the profit, right? For me though, like having the store, that's like a passion for me. It's not, I would enjoy being there because I would enjoy talking shop with the people who come in. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I would enjoy talking to them about the products and the cards and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, exactly, Kyra. Exactly. Like you open at noon because then it gives people a chance to sleep in if they want to, and they don't have to worry about rushing there. And then they can come in to play games at like noon or 1, like, or people will come in on their lunch breaks from work to look at product and buy it or whatever, right? Like, I don't know. I just feel like starting events and stuff that early ends up swaying some people away. Now, obviously, if you start them too late, you'll sway more people away because they don't want to be out that late. Right? And that's possible as well. But, you know, anyway, I bet you guys have had enough of me rambling, right? You've probably had enough of me rambling, right? You're all like, MrBevers, why are you rambling so much? But listen, sometimes you gotta ramble, right? Sometimes you gotta ramble. So we need some Dominaria packs for 3 people. We've got Mr. Broke Honky is walking away with a Dominaria booster pack. Mr. Matthew W. is walking away with a booster pack, and Mr. I believe it was Cole? Is that right? Cole? Yeah, Cole M. is walking away with a booster pack as well. So I need to go pick up some Dominaria booster packs and open those up for those guys. Yeah. How about that? That's grab bags for this month. Congratulations, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed your grab bags. I hope that they were good enough for you to continue your patronage. If not, I apologize. If they were good enough, awesome, great. If you're going to continue patronage anyway, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So thank you so much for watching, everybody, and thank you so much to everyone who is a patron. I would be really, lost without you guys. So thank you so much. Did you see the Visions packs I opened? I didn't see them yet, Matthew. I will definitely take a look. But that's going to be it for the stream. I got to close down because I've got to do some other stuff here. I gotta pull MTG Unpacks grab bag off camera, and then I'm gonna have to film some things for this coming week because I have nothing filmed for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's right, I have nothing filmed for my weekly videos. So I gotta film that stuff and get it up and going. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, may your pulls ever be better.